invocation for us?
Heavenly Father, we want to thank you for all the blessings that you bestowed on this club and the individuals inside of this club. We ask that you be with those people, those lions that can't be here today. We let them know that we care about them, and if they're ill, we hope they get feeling better. And if they're out of town, they have safe travels. And if they miss us, that they get the message that they should be here when they can. We ask that you continue to keep this community in your arms and keep your arms around this community to help it be the wonderful place that we are hoping to make it to be with our service. Bless us food to our bodies. In Jesus' name, amen.
Jane, our flag salute. Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Tammy, with a song. Country, 'tis the free land of liberty, of the I.C. Land where my fathers lie, and where my pilgrim pride, from every mountainside that freedom bring. Okay, we're going to do announcements here real quick. Louie, you got announcements?
Go slow.
President Lloyd, fellow members and guests, I would like to have a special board meeting after this meeting. And another thing, I sold the overhead door that we had replaced. I got $800 out of that.
Should have asked for 1,000.
I have
That's Spencer.
the old wagon on Craigslist. I've had 3 people inquire about it so far. And I think that's it.
Steve. Steve's up next.
Steve?
Patterson.
Oh, that's Steve. Sorry, I couldn't see you.
I just don't know what to say. I'm lost for words. President Lloyd, distinguished members and guests, and you too. It's been a while since we've had an orientation for new members, so we'll be scheduling an orientation Wednesday, October 5th. At the clubhouse at 6 p.m. We like to keep these things to an hour so that we don't repeat what some of the older members used to have to go through. I do recall a 4-hour orientation back in the olden days. Yeah. Anyway, members are welcome, and we'll have a couple more reminders after this. Okay? Thank you.
Okay,
Greg.
I'm sorry.
Greg.
Your fun size,
Greg.
as I am.
Isla, Greg.
Oh, President Lloyd, members, so one thing I forgot was Thursday, we're over at the
Chapels.
Chaplains, and I need some help for that. I need a prep, I need somebody to help take orders, and somebody to pass out chaplain's office.
By the post office.
City Hall. Where's City Hall at? Yes. Thank you.
Greg Furt next. Greg.
President Lloyd, fellow Lions guests, last night we had a zone meeting, and I brought up this membership drive that Mark Manzel came up with from Peninsula Club. Debbie Manzel is our district governor this year, and she wants to increase our membership. Everybody that brings in a new member during this Lions year gets their name put into a bucket. You bring in 2 or 3 members, you get 2 or 3 tickets going into it. The person that is pulled from that will receive a Melvin Jones Fellowship. And then the clubs that show an increase in membership, say we increase our membership by 5 members, we'll have 5 tickets put into that bucket, and then the club that gets picked will be able to present a Melvin Jones to whoever they wish in their club. So keep that in mind. It's a good incentive to bring some more members in. Right now we're 2 over what we started with. We will have drops come December, we usually do. So if you have friends, bring them to a meeting. Thank you.
Hal Palmer.
President Lloyd, fellow Lions and guests, received a text this morning about LCIF. And it's an LCIF update. LCIF is mobilizing disaster relief funds to Lions throughout Puerto Rico and other island regions. Your generous donation to LCIF's General Disaster Relief Fund delivers hope and relief worldwide. I don't know how many else people here got that text, but this is just another example of how quickly LCIF responds in a disaster. And if you want to give me a check, pay up to LCIF to go for the disaster fund, I'll get that in. If you want to go online, there's a place there. You know, every dollar matters when there's a disaster. And just like 911, we're there in Puerto Rico.
Thanks, Hal.
Okay, Isla. Yes. You and Pat are up next.
I don't like these parents that they're giving. So, I don't think anything about it.
She treats me, this is how she treats me, and she likes me. Weird. So how about the Happy Bucks? How about the happiest guy in the room, Dwayne Smith?
President Lloyd, fellow Lions and guests, there's the Happy Five Bucks. I had a nice vacation for 2 weeks in Spokane. That's where my daughter lives and her 4 children and 7 great-grandchildren. But it was a working vacation. I was helping my youngest grandson install T111 siding on his detached garage, and it was a rude reminder of how old I am.
I saw pictures. You did a great job.
I think at our age you use your wisdom and use it to work.
Spencer, have we never met before? Apparently. We're friends on Facebook, Pat. Oh,
President Lloyd, fellow Lions, I missed last week's meeting as we were trying to figure out what's going on with my sick baby. So there's $2 in the pot. One's a sad buck, one's a happy buck. Sad buck's for last week. 1 happy buck is because we think we've got it figured out. He's on medication, so hopefully all will be well soon after he stabilizes. So thank you.
Them poor little babies. Tom the Third, what do you got for us?
$3. Sorry I missed the Zoom. Oh, President Lloyd, fellow Lions, we have no guests this week. $3. I missed the Zoom meeting, sorry. I signed up. And I'll be gone the next 2 Tuesdays. I'm going to Oztoberfest in little old Wamego, Kansas with the daughter. She's a huge Wizard of Oz geek. So I'm surprised she hasn't just flown into Kansas City. There's a Wizard of Oz store in Kansas City Airport, and it's huge. Thank you.
Well, you know, as long as she's not wearing red slippers, that's all we worry about.
President Lloyd, another happy buck. I forgot to mention that I have another vacation coming up for 3 weeks, starting October 2nd. So it's the first 3 weeks in October, going to Las Vegas to a real nice timeshare that's sandwiched in between the Cosmopolitan and Bellagio. So it's right on the strip. And the first 2 weeks is in a 1-bedroom that accommodates 6. So it means it probably has 2 couches that flip out. And the third week is in a 2-bedroom, and there's plenty of room. Free place to crash out if you want to come to Las Vegas. You do, just come and see me.
Good time to visit Vegas.
I've taken advantage of this, of Dwayne's offer, and I gotta tell you, he's a wonderful host. He doesn't care when you come in, and as long as you use the bathroom and not the carpet, he's fine with you. So. Is there not even any dollars out here? Come on, folks, we need some help. Gotta make budget, man. How about Lion Steve? See, the big thing about Steve Patterson is, Governor Steve Patterson, is that he's this size, so it's easier to help children. That was
President Lloyd, members and guests, first dollar, I'm sorry, I had an announcement I wanted to make and forgot. This is...
It's already passed.
Yeah. The announcement is after this meeting, I need to have a brief awards committee meeting. This is, we have okay. Moving.
imitating the fog that's around.
Okay. Awards committee meeting over here, somewhere. Wow. Thank you for the birthday wishes from last week. It was a wonderful rendition of the happy birthday. So the happy dollar is, we went to Seattle this weekend. We have 2 grandchildren and myself that have birthdays 17, 18, and 19. So, well, here's the funny part. I got a stack of $1 bills for each year that I was old. And, hey, take it easy, take it easy. So when people ask me how old I am 1 inch high of $1 bills.
Thank you.
Keep them down so you don't look at them and
Right.
try to twist it.
Mr. Kurt.
King Lion Lloyd, fellow Lions guests, couple of happy dollars. I'm just happy to be able to be here today. This week is judicial conference, which means all the judges go on some kind of junket somewhere and hang out. So there's no hearings, so I'm able to get over here much more relaxed. Good to see all you guys. So there's a couple happy dollars.
Yet the lawlessness continues, right? It's still free. And still, yeah. When I give my happy bucks, you'll understand why it is. Anyway, Lion Jim.
King Lion and Lloyd. Fellow Lions, yes, I've got $2 here. What's a happy dollar? Last week Eileen and I traveled. She traveled pretty much in an ambulatory fashion, sick the whole trip. But we went to Lincoln City and I tore up the Indian tribe. I won about $320. Yeah, okay. The other happy dollar is continuing my friend John Claypool's talking about past members in the club. A couple of names I haven't heard were two partners, Carl Park and Howard Williams. They were both, Carl, of course, was, helped a lot of the construction of our chuck wagon. And Howard Williams worked for the Daily News and kept us supplied in paper for recycling and a million, and they were on every work party every week. And those people shouldn't be forgotten.
As a matter of fact, in my fan cave workshop is Howard Williams' signature straw hat with a bunch of lion's pins all around it. Every time I come in, I turn on the light and I look right up at it and go, oh, okay, Howard, you're still here.
Certainly a winner. President Lloyd, fellow Lions and guests, in keeping with what Jim says I do, I just wanted to remember to the club Lion Joe Johnson. Joe was at many events, but my favorite one to see him at was when we decided on the budget, because everybody would sit there and fill and fill and fill. Finally, Joe would become impatient with us, and he said, this much here, this much there, this much there. 15 minutes, the budget was completed and balanced. He did that year after year after year.
Yeah. Those were pretty fun. It's Lions 101 was the Joe Johnson. How about Lion Break? President Lloyd, fellow Lions and guests. The first one is $5 from Cindy Sessions. This is an advertising dollar on her part. And the new reader on page 26 is a real nice article on Sessions Plumbing, how it was started, and shows a picture of the three brothers and one of the brothers' sons. And it's quite interesting. She's proud of the article, and it has to do with Spotlight for Longview's 100th anniversary. Then on the other side, I go, whoa, there's my doctor. Dr. Minthorn. I don't know how many of you remember him. Yes. I didn't either. Anyway, very nice article. You pick these up anywhere around town. And anyway, she's proud of it. Well, she should. And my dollar is for Isla.
I
It was because of your recognition of past district Governor Steve.
didn't do it. I'll take that.
And the height that he's striving for.
It was an accident because I really couldn't see him. Too many fatheads in the way.
You know, they make those redheads a little feisty, don't they, Jim? Other Jim. Mr. Stoney, how are you, sir?
President Lloyd, fellow Lions and friends, I was thinking about who to pick on today. I mean, Steve's too easy, you know. Greg gave us $1 to show that he could read, you know? Or somebody read it to him, I don't know. But as I looked at the room, I thought, you know, this is pretty amazing. It's kind of like church or even the court. Nobody sits in these front. So, you know, maybe we should have a motion that the board bathes a little bit more. There's got to be some reason. I come up with the only solution. I also have all factory capabilities. All right. Last thing is, you just watch these football games, you brag about your teams, and I'm a Husky fan, but I'll tell you, when the question comes up, what NCAA team has the most continuous winning seasons? Does anybody have the answer? No. Linfield College.
Oh, really?
Since 1956. You know. And they have a street by the stadium, it's called Streak Street. Well, when I was in college, that meant something else.
I was going to say, doesn't Linfield actually only play against the nuns?
Not just because you have an experience playing with the nuns.
This is true.
Hello, President Lloyd, fellow Lions, and guests. I have $2 here. One is because my phone rang. And then the other one is kind of a happy dollar because Buck's Bend looks like it's going to be done today. Woohoo!
Well, brother, you want to go first or you want me to go first?
Well, there's $2 in there right now. President Lloyd Feldheinz, I guess the first is a worried dollar. Somewhere in my 70s, I lost an inch from 5'10.5" to 5'9.5". So now Steve is turning 80. You see why I might be worried? Yeah, okay. And then a second dollar, the Washington State Cougars. I mean, that game got to, I gotta tell you, I'm used to going to college there and where we would lose by that amount and get bored about halftime and leave. And I gotta tell you, we were winning, and at halftime I went out in the yard working because I can't handle the Cougars winning that much. So this weekend we play Oregon, so it might be a more interesting game.
Yeah, President Lloyd, fellow Lions and guests, I got to tell you, what some great football. All day Saturday, all day Sunday. That's one of my happy bucks. Second one is I got invited out to go fishing for my paper vendor, and so Friday we went off the bar outside of Astoria. Thursday night I went into a bar in Astoria. Let's not forget the important part. But went out over the bar, and I caught 4 wild salmon. Oh man, they were just awesome. And then to watch the captain throw them back over the side was really disappointing. Suffice it to say, I stopped at the bow picker on the way out of town and got some fish out of Astoria anyway. Because I didn't catch any of the hatchery fish. You can only keep hatchery fish.
How do you know? They got
Oh, apparently they've got some kind of a tattoo or something. I'm not exactly sure.
You didn't get to see one.
Yeah. So the boat didn't get scratched. We had 6 fish on the boat, so everybody came home with a couple of pounds. I smoked mine. Very hard to keep those darn things lit these days, I gotta tell you. But, man, it is a delicious little flavor, so if anybody wants a little bit of that, I'll have some through Thursday. Just give me a call and I'll drop you off some. Let's see, the 4th happy buck is, lovely Jerry is enjoying paradise in Hawaii with 3 girlfriends, and I'm enjoying quiet. Yeah, we can keep that part in light, she understands. And the 5th happy buck is that hopefully Hal and I will have a chance to go out to a little Salem at some point this week while it's so gorgeous. And past that, is there anything else with a happy buck?
Mr. Leroy,
meetings, and I'm only 22. It might be due to lack of sleep. My final happy buck today is, I know I walked in a little late, folks were talking about Give More 24. I'll be at the chaplaincy for a little bit too. I'm also going to be supporting the Children's Discovery Museum, great facility over on Commerce, 1219 Commerce Avenue. So if you ever have an opportunity, they're open Wednesdays and Saturdays from, I believe, 10 to 2. So go check it out.
Super fun place to take your children, grandchildren, other people's children. You just find a child, go take them there. There you go, that's my model list. Let's also make sure that we give thanks for all those other great events that went on over the weekend. Crafted was an incredible success. Tens of thousands of dollars raised for the local economy. Very, very proud of this place where we live. All right, I think that's it.
Oh, Leroy's got one.
Leroy's got a happy
Oh,
no, it's not that. I'm trying to fill time.
There we go.
That's okay.
Turn the button on. Turn the button on.
I'm doing a good, darn good job. I can talk about it.
We have the dually mics.
Sweet, do you want to sing? Want to do a duet?
I don't sing.
Your brother's
How about if
here.
you play drums, I'll sing.
Okay, no,
Okay.
that's,
Your brother's here some more.
no, he's not.
Yeah, I saw him back there.
Okay, well, yes, hi. Key Lion Lloyd. Yeah, you can call him whatever, you know. And Phil Lyons. Just a sad buck. My invisible guest has decided that he also wants, or she is going to stay silent today.
All right.
Interesting.
Here you go.
How about,
What do you got for us, buddy? President Lloyd, honored Lions, and I guess they'll get. I have 3 happy bucks. Before I comment on the 3 happy bucks, though, there must be something about this bathing thing. I sat next to Steve at the board meeting last Thursday. There was this fly that kept buzzing around him. And he looks at me and goes, "Did you take a bath?" Now you're bathing the second time, so maybe we have to look into this a little bit more. I have 3 happy bucks.
You got flies around it.
Well, I guess Steve pointed that out to me.
His eyes are blue.
On Saturday, my backyard, big giant dirt mound. Sunday, second big dirt mound. Monday, third giant big dirt mound. I have a next door neighbor. This is 3 happy bucks for my next door neighbor. He just came over, put some kind of a mole trap in the back, and this morning he calls me up and says, "Hey, check the mole trap, I think we got it." So the mole's gone, and I didn't have to do anything other than have a neighbor.
Right on. That's a happy, that's a
Yeah, we have
happy
dinner,
neighbor.
yeah, and you got dinner. And if you like, a little itty bitty cap. They're really cute. Any more, anything else going on? Brian, how's the baseball team going on? They practice it, don't they? Good shape, no? Okay. President Lloyd, I guess,
That's it, huh?
that's it, man.
All right.
Call the tickets, let's all go home early.
Hey. Okay. Can we start with the blue ticket? Give it. Yeah. Okay, the blue ticket. Ready? 355 604. 604.
Carrie Ann.
Okay, the red ticket. 477 204. 477 7024. 477 7024. Oh, Harold. Oh, hey, Harold. Jane, you're up. I remembered you this time.
I Trying to do better. Oh, no,
Okay,
they're their own.
no other announcements? Going once?
Board meeting.
Oh, we're having a board meeting, don't forget, right up here in front, right, Louis?
And awards committee meeting,
An awards committee meeting?
someplace else.
I don't know where we're at. Ask Steve. Okay, that's about it.